What up, YouTube? It's your boy Eli Sam, aka Verse 1011, back with a final part 3 video of how to fix the Elgato software and keep it from bugging out. I'm going to be checking the comments, trying to respond to each and every single one of you guys. So if you guys have any questions, please leave it down below and I will try and get to you. Help each other out as well. If you know an answer to somebody else's question, be sure to let them know. But without further ado, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Alright, so you just picked up your brand new Elgato. You went over to the Elgato software's website and you opened up the software, started a video, and it was terrible. As you can see right now, my PS4 is actually running pretty well. It may seem like it's okay right here on the home screen, and then you get into the game, it's lagging and tearing once you actually go and look at the clip that you recorded. First step, we're going to go through the settings that are in the top right over here. We're going to disable these two check marks. This is going to slow down the Elgato software from recording anything. Stream command is for adding stuff like overlays and stuff, and the only way you're going to be able to do that is if you have really good PC. Flashback recording is if your Elgato software was on and it had the preview like this and you just forgot to hit record. It'll like have a little flashback record, basically, is exactly what it says. You can go and see what you missed or what you forgot to record. The encoder and the decoder, I have mine set on my actual PC, but you can do the software built in, it doesn't really matter. Mine automatic is basically saying that my PC is better than the softwares, so you know, whatever your PC or computer thinks is the best one to go with that one. And then if you want, you can go ahead and lower to best performance. That's what I did. I had mine right here and it was working fine, but I just decided to go down even further. Going over to the sharing thing, I like to go ahead and mix the live commentary and webcam overlays and all that into the actual track, because when I do a live commentary, I rather just have my audio mixed in with the game audio on the same clip instead of having it separate, because then it can kind of get confusing trying to line up all the audio updates. Make sure you're always checking for updates. Alright, so after you've gone through there, you're going to go to the other settings down in the actual game capture HD 60 tab, and this is actually really important. So go ahead and make sure your input device is set on your gaming system, Xbox, PS4, and then I'm going to actually give you a tip for the audio. If you're trying to do a game capture with friends in a party, I'm going to show you how you're going to set that up. Okay, so what you're going to need is you're going to need 3 microphones total. What you're also going to need, which is very important, is this audio splitter right here. Show you that up to the camera. This is an aux cord. This is going to go into your controller, and then it's got 2 female ends for your audio jacks. So when I set it up exactly how I got it, these are the headphones I use to hear the game audio and my friends. If you wanted, you could get like a good actual gaming headset that has this audio jack capability. You want to just make sure that it can plug into this. Then you're going to need an aux cord. The aux cord needs to go into the Elgato. One end needs to go into the Elgato, and then the other end is going to go into one of these things. So you're going to just put this into one end of this, and then you're going to take the headphones that you're using to hear the audio from the game, you're going to put it into the other side, just like that, and then you're going to take the remaining piece, and this is going to go into your controller. Okay, so it's set up just like that. You're going to take a second headset. So I'm using this headset. Actually, probably I could switch it, but the problem is that my headphones don't. You need like a USB thing to go into your PlayStation. So this is going to be my microphone. I'm just going to put this like on my desk, and then this USB is plugged into the PlayStation. Oh, one more thing, you're going to have this. You're going to need your other microphone is going to be plugged into your PC, so that this is the mic I'm using right now, so that's probably loud. Sorry about that. It's going to be plugged into the PC, so that's going to be picking up the audio recordings. So with your USB plugged into the PlayStation, you're going to see it on screen right now. You can see that you're going to set the input device to the microphone that is plugged into the PS4. So that should be the only option, because there's nothing else plugged in for the PS4 to pick up. So you're going to use the thing that's plugged in, so that's this thing. This has the USB plugged into the PS4. That's going to be your input device so that your friends can hear you. And then for the output device, you want to have it set to the headphones, so that's what's plugged into this. So for me, it is these white headphones. These white headphones, I can hear the game audio perfectly fine. Then you got whatever microphone it is that's plugged into your computer so that you can record. Alright, so I hope that video made sense. If it didn't make any sense, you can go ahead and leave a comment. I'll be sure to help you out. HDMI color range, go ahead and go with standard. You can do expanded. It kind of gives it like a more whiter tint, so I just do standard because I think that looks a little bit better. For the profile, this is actually very important. So go ahead and allow 60 frames per second because that's going to make the games, especially like Call of Duty, run smoother. Now this is like I'm going to stress this again. This is very important to fix the screen tearing issues. The profile needs to match whatever it is on the PlayStation. So I have an HD TV that's able to handle 1080p. So if we go ahead and close this, I go on my PlayStation. It's a little delayed, but that's alright. We're gonna go to the screen, and you're gonna see I have it set so that it's on 1080p, not automatic. So you basically need to match this with whatever the profile says on this setting. So if you have it set on 720, you need to make sure that the PlayStation is set to 720, or else this is gonna cause screen tearing. So you need to make sure that these two match. I have a 1080p TV. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on 1080p for the best quality. And this isn't gonna slow the performance or anything. This is just like the video output setting. And for the quality, I went ahead and just put it down towards good. Just for performance reasons, you can kind of fluctuate with this a little bit depending on what you experience your PC is able to handle. What you can also check with checking the profiles, you can check right here. You can see 1920, 1080, 1920, 1080. These two need to match, and if they don't match, then you want to fluctuate with this to kind of make sure that they match. Alright, so now that you guys got your settings set up for all the visual stuff so that the Elgato won't actually screen tear or do any funky stuff, I'm gonna give you guys a couple of tips. So when you're doing game audio, if you use the method I said for the live commentary stuff, you're gonna go ahead and get your game. I put my game audio on 85, and then I just have my blue snowball at 0 decibels. Don't have it muted, and don't automatically reduce game sound, because if your mic picks up something like in the background or something, the gameplay is gonna like quiet down and it's gonna kind of sound weird in the video. So I wouldn't do this. If you want to have a webcam overlay in your video, you're gonna have to go back over here and enable stream command. Here it is. Enable stream command under the capture settings, and you're gonna do this, and you're gonna be able to add overlays to your video. Now this is gonna wear down the Elgato software a lot in its performance, so you have to make sure that you have a really good PC in order to handle all of this. If you think your PC's up for it, go ahead and do something like this, and then you can go ahead and put your webcam in this thing. You can kind of mess around with this, but what I like to do, if I'm gonna do a webcam video, I don't have that. What I actually do is I go to my video editing software. So mine is Movavi Video Suite 18, and you can record your own video from a camera. So I just have like my webcam video, and I'm not going to do it right now because I'm actually recording off of this software already, but you would do this, and as soon as you hit record on the Elgato, just start recording your face cam video, and then as you're recording that clip from the game and the webcam video, you're just gonna have to sync those two together in a video editing software. Another tip for if you're doing live commentaries is to click record, wait a couple seconds, and then hit commentary if you're gonna do a live comm, because that will keep the commentary from getting behind on the recording. It's kind of weird, but just do that. Just hit record, wait about 2 seconds, and then go ahead and hit commentary. For all my console players, you're going to want to go ahead and disable the preview while you're playing, and then play on your TV screen, because if you have the preview on, it's just going to slow down your software. Last but not least, I gave this tip in my other video, but if it's still not working, go ahead and go to your taskbar. Oops, not that. Task manager, excuse me. Here it is. You're gonna go to your task manager, and you're gonna want to make sure the software is open. Go over to more details. You're gonna go over to the details, and you're gonna actually increase the priority of the Elgato software. Set the priority. Mine's set on normal because everything's working fine, but if you notice that it's still not working, go ahead and click it to above normal or high. I wouldn't do this if you're doing my method with the face cam, because then it's gonna mess up the face cam software. So if it's working fine, just keep it on normal, and if it's not working, go ahead and do above normal or high. I wouldn't go real time. That's a bit extreme. I want to give you guys one more tip that I experienced when I was recording. Is I made these video clips, and so when I was playing COD, I'm not gonna go back and find it, but I had a clip where I recorded a gameplay, and then as soon as the gameplay was done and I was waiting in the lobby for another video, I clicked record to turn that clip off so that it was its own clip. But then right after that I clicked record again. Don't do that. I made the mistake of clicking record as soon as I was done with another one, because the Elgato software is gonna convert it into a file by itself, and if you start another clip while it's doing that, the clip that you're now recording is gonna be terrible. Lagging, it was going in slow motion, and so I actually lost that whole clip, and of course I did the best in that clip. So if you're ever gonna split your clips, meaning you're gonna stop recording and then start another one immediately, you want to wait until Elgato finishes the file conversion, and you'll know that because this little thing will come up in the corner of the video in the edit tab. But that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you have any more questions, be sure to leave a comment below, and feel free to subscribe as I'm uploading weekly content all the time. And I hope this video helped you guys.